it's a pretty amazing thing, man. I'm still amazed at where you put all those trees.
And that was the only one right there that came close. Yes. So friends, I don't know if you guys remember this job or not, friends, but this is the one. It's called, what did we call that job? I think we called it precision falling too close for comfort. That's what it was. And here's that little pump house that we come really close to the D-ring. Okay. That one? Yeah. Okay, sit on your picks. Get both your picks in. And you can actually loop it. Okay. Okay. So get comfortable, trust the gear. You look like you're fairly comfortable. Get used to the strap, do a couple hip thrusts. You know how to throw in the short and just leave that there. Okay. Or you can run it like that. So okay. So do a hip thrust and shorten your rope, tighten your rope up. Okay. So what you do, how you do that is you go like this. This is how you grab this, and you hip thrust in, and then you pull this back. Cinch the knot. That's right. And tighten up. So you're gonna hip thrust in, and it's all one motion. Okay. But you got to have your hand. That's right, like that. Okay. So you kind of go.
So I want my rope tighter at this point.
I'm not climbing. I'm just telling you how to do it, right? So, exactly.
Can I let it off?
You can do whatever you want. I just need to see these things before you go. Exactly. So you're set.
Okay.
You know, so the tree. So.
Do you want me to rotate a little more in as I?
Yeah, you got to get by the tire though. So I just get you started there, and away you go. Short steps. Don't be afraid to give them a little poke. You're taking pretty big steps. It's a little harder on yourself. Just take short steps. Trust your gear. Sit back on your gear for a minute. You might be throwing your strap up a little high. I think you need to tighten up on your strap. A bit like that. Now just sit nice and comfy. There you're okay. So there you go. So you're on the back side of the tree. So
continue.
Yeah, continue, but don't throw your strap up so high because you're not going anywhere until you get a few steps. So it gets down low, work against you, and then flick it up because you're kind of just Now I want you to do this loop thing. Like try that. And just go straight down there now because you'll kick out. Yeah. Now pull some slack and get leaning right back. Just don't run like yeah, just pull out. Slide right out.
Good job.
Well done.
What do you think of that?
Well done.
It came right in here, friends. Yeah, it literally laid, I remember it laid right in here. It hooked in behind a little stem there, but hooked in, it went right across the pond and didn't do anything. It did no damage. I mean, obviously the concern was the pump house. And here's all our stumps, friends. Remember this job? I just watched the video the other day because somebody commented on it. I forgot about this. Here's the stumps. Like you can see by the looks of my stumps, like I had to be, every stump will look mint in here because I was like precision, bang on. Yeah, like exactly. And the further back you get, the more narrow it becomes. So every stump is like, look, friends.
They were all leaning that way.
Yeah, they were all leaning at the house. There's another one. I remember cutting that one right off, but the one that came close is this one, I think. No,
I think it's that one.
it was this one. It was the furthest one. That's right. This is the one that came right close to the shed. And look at the stump, friends. I want to show you this. Look at the stump. It's a freaking beauty. There's no Dutchman. There's nothing. It's like literally, it's facing. Man,
that thing twisted once it came off the stump. It just twisted in the air.
Yeah, it did a little, and I cut here. You can see this line is where I took the last little sliver of wood right there, and it come really close to that shed. That's funny. I was just looking at this job the other day, friends. So anyways, we're on the same property. He's had one blow down in that big wind, and he's been, oh, look at that stick stuck right in the roof there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's been waiting for us. As you guys know, friends, we've been in the parks. So when they go and they get it, you know, you want to get the public rolling. And so, yeah, we're just head down here and see what he's got. Let's go down and have a look. Snag, eh?
You dropped last year.
Hey, friends. So here we are. We're in the back. Here's the one I fell. Actually, I fell a few in here.
You did that
Yeah,
one, and
yeah,
this
that's
one
right.
here. But look where this is. So this is where the wind was coming. It's from that direction. So this thing. Now it didn't have much on it, so maybe it wouldn't.
It may not have caught a lot of sail.
Yeah.
It probably been okay.
Yeah.
But you don't know.
Yeah, but you know.
It could snap in half.
That's right. Exactly.
You know, uprooting is not the issue.
Yeah, it could just like snap.
That's
right?
what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So
I'm really glad this thing was laying on the ground when that storm and that one too.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It just takes that peace of mind. But this is his art shop, friends. I mean, he's an artist and he's out in Yellow Point. I mean, you know, we even talked about these. I'm so grateful that this thing didn't come. This would slice that thing right in half.
Oh, I know.
This, friends, is the most beautiful piece of timber. Look at it. Straight as an arrow. Oh, it's a dandy. But this one that it has felled into this other one, unfortunately, if we try and roll that out, they almost they get a mind of their own, because we jump them right off the stump, right? You know what I mean? Like we can jump this off the stump, friends. It's leaning here. Here's the tree. You see, it's uprooted. You can see it there. Well, you probably can't, but I can see it. It's uprooted. And here it is here. It's leaning into, I think it looks like it's one side more than the other.
Looks like it's on the
Oh yeah, it is. And it's in there. Like it's in the only way we could do this, if you wanted to try and save this tree, is climb up there and rig it to the top and lower it. Like, you know what I mean? That's what you have to do.
I'm thinking.
You're okay with dropping with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there is a hole for it.
Yeah, there is.
We'd have to put it over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And stay off your fire.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you think's best.
Just want to take the chance on that other tree. Completely rotten. That's why it came over. Completely rotten. So we got to be careful here. Okay, here's the deal on this, friends. I'm going to talk to you about this for a minute. This has to be done right. It's leaning into this tree, and it's got root rot. It's completely rotten. Look, if I cut it up all the way, it's going to lay really hard into this next tree. I've already got the undercut in that tree. Now, if I take that tree right now, it's going to leave. It's just going to leave. And I actually want this rotten tree, because it's got a heavy lean on it now, I want them to stay together at the top relatively. So you'll notice this tree's rotten. You can see it. That's why it blew over. It's rotten, okay? So if I cut it all up and lay it into that thing hard, it could slip out, drift off, go over there or wherever. We don't really want that. There's other trees it could hit and go towards the structure. So I want to cut this up. Well, you can see how much it's cut up. I've still got, 4 inches of wood on either side, but it's rotten. So I got no backwood cut there. As soon as I go over there and cut that wood, that tree's going to want to leave. So I'm going to set this thing up. I'll take a little bit more wood. It's lean, so it's going to go. And then I'll go cut that thing. I know it's usually the other way around. You cut the front one first, then take this one, but there's a ton of space here. I got lots of escape route. Okay, so that's kind of the thought process here. All right. So this thing's actually ready to go, to be quite honest with you. So we'll just fire it up. I'll put another little cut in it. Okay. So now what's going to happen? Right in the hole.
Oh yeah.
So that's what we want. So did you see the method to the madness, friends? It's not, you don't want to be cutting up in front. These stumps are about 8 feet apart, okay? So this one's root rot. There's nothing in behind it. Blew it over into this fir. That's why I'm concerned when you got your structure here, when you built your building.
I know, I did it backwards.
Yeah, just to assess trees first, because there's root rot all through here.
All through here.
Yeah, it's all through. So that's what's here, friends, is root rot. He just got a beautiful shop in there. It's his art shop. So this thing was laid into there good. So it came out actually perfect, friends. There it is, right in our hole. We're beside the fire. I'm gonna go cut that out of him so that log don't start on fire. I'm just gonna get that out of the way for him right now, real quick. But there's our hole. We didn't lose any trees except the two we wanted to cut. So I'll take a minute and just get that away from the fire for you, okay?
That's beautiful, man.
And there's our stump, good looking stump there. Root rot through it too. There is root rot here. Don't doubt that. Do you want me to just crack this into firewood real quick? Like just,
If you want to.
yeah, I'll just whip this up real quick. It'll be easier to deal with that than long, if you know what I'm talking about.
It seems to make a difference on the way I greet the day. If I just make up my mind to blow it all away, well, I can buy a ticket to a place in paradise, or I can roll around in hell with a heart cold side. Makes no difference how you play the game. Three bags full, it's all the same. But we don't like it when we get caught.
Looking for somebody to blame.
Somebody to blame.
Sometimes I feel I got the devil in me. When those crazy low down fingers won't let me be. Nighttime pleasures bring you more pain. I know I'm gonna do it again.
Makes no difference how you play the game. Three bags full, it's all the same. We don't like it when we get caught.
Looking for somebody to blame.
Somebody to blame.
When I'm rocking and rolling, it just frees my mind. Gets rid of the stress, lets the body unwind.
All those parties till 4:30. When I got home, my lover he locked the door. Makes no difference how you play the game. Three bags full, it's all the same. We don't like it to a place in paradise. Rock and roll around in hell with a heart as cold as ice.
Makes a difference. Makes a difference, my friend.
I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth now.
My friend. Makes a difference. Makes a difference, my friend. Makes a difference.
Nasty fur. I think
How was
was
it nasty? It was just a tree.
Okay,
that
friends.
was-
Here's the deal. This is a tough call for this nice lady. This has been hurtful for her because what's been on the platform has been removal for her on this tree, and she lives on Long Lake. You guys get wind a lot here, actually.
A lot of limb. Yeah,
There's always wind in through here.
tons of wind.
So this little guy is standing here alone. But friends, look at this. Look at the fracture here. Victor's in here. He called me in on this. Hi, Victor. This is what's happened, friends. It's a multi-crotched cedar that got butchered years ago. It's healing up, but this thing opened right up, friends, right to the ground. Look, huge fracture. See that? Massive. You can stick your fingers right in there. The boys came in, they put a strap up there, pulled it together, and just kind of cinched it up with the old come along cinch here, which is a good idea, but we'll lose that after. We're gonna go up and thin this thing out. You got to remember, Vic, you got grafting going on there too. Oh, yeah. So any limbs that you see that are grafting from this side to that side, leave. Just work on the outskirts, Vic. Here we go.